Hi, this is Leslie, Electric Impulse Communication, and I have three questions to ask you. Well, I actually have six, but those of you that know me know that I believe in threes. We have learned in threes, ready, set, go, uh, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I'm going to present them in threes. So my first three questions I have to ask you at the beginning of a year, but really we could stop and ask ourselves these questions anytime during the year. I ask at the beginning of the year because my theme for this year is the power of a year, the power of 12 months, the power of 365 days, the power of 8,760 hours. How can we use that power to be, quote, different in some way? And I say different because that's how we usually estimate value, is by how different we are. The more we are different after a meal or an experience, the more value that we think it has. So I'm going to ask three questions for you to think about in thinking about the power of a year and how you can be different. Question number one, what do you need to do to improve? Could it be mentally? Could it be physically? Could it be spiritually? Could it be religiously? Well, however it is, how can you improve? Question number two, what is the priority development that you need to undertake? The priority development, so that we're not, kind of paralyzed by analysis, right? That we do something. So what is the priority development? Sure, there might be a lot of things you'd like to do. Maybe you'd like to scuba dive or you'd like to mountain climb, but what's the priority development? And then how can you take a step to undertake that? And my third question is, if others seem to be moving faster, what are those causes and how can I duplicate their success? At different times in our life, it might look like other people are surpassing us. Sometimes it's after high school, it's after college, it's after graduate school, it's in a first job. Others seem to be surpassing us. What can we do? What's causing them to go faster? And how can I duplicate that? So those are my first three questions for the power of a year that you can ask at the beginning of a year or anytime during the year. And I'm glad to help you answer those questions. What do I need to do to improve? What's the priority development? And if others are passing me, what are those causes? In a line from the song Rent, one way to measure a year is through cups of coffee. So I would be glad to sit down virtually or in person with you with a cup of coffee and see how we can answer those questions. I'm Leslie, Electric Impulse Communication, the power of a year.